business to win in 2026 with artificial intelligence. So listen carefully, because what I'm about to share in the next couple of minutes will change how you do business forever. And I'm not gonna talk all that corny bullshit and hype you see online. I'm gonna tell you the truth and show you the real things that are transforming businesses right now. What I'm about to tell you is this: 2026 is the year where business landscape splits in two parts. There are companies right now who figured out how to use AI as leverage and use it to transform their operations to run leaner with more margin and less headcount. On the other side, we have companies that just purchased the $20 ChatGPT subscription and call it their AI strategy for 2026. And the gap between those two companies is growing wider every single day. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what that gap is, what the businesses on the right side are doing differently, and how they are able to save 50k plus a month and free up to 20 to 30 hours per week. Let's get into it. Before we start, if you're new here, my name is Niko and I'm the founder of Systems Department, a company where we help small and medium-sized businesses unlock the leverage of AI and implement it inside of their operations, successfully reclaiming 20 to 30 hours per week and saving up to $50,000 a year in expenses or payroll. We already help dozens of businesses do exactly this in various industries. So if you are a business owner and you want to implement AI inside of your company to unlock this AI leverage and gain unfair advantage over your competitors, check out the link in the description to book a call with me and my team. Now back to video. Let me ask you something. If you got 20 to 30 hours back every single week, what would you actually do with that time? And here you have two realistic options. Option number one is that you take that time and you pour it back into growth. The strategy calls you've been putting off, the partnerships you never had time to chase, or just the offers that you wanted to test and implement and see if they sell. The work that actually moves the needle, but that was buried because you were stuck in the operational side of the business. And we all agree that that alone would change your business completely and cause business growth. But there's also an option two and nobody is really talking about it. And this is where you are able to go home on time, and this is what I call the family route. This is when you go home on time, you're actually present at family dinners, and you are able to coach your kid's Saturday game without your phone blowing up. Because here's the uncomfortable truth that gets lost in all the productivity content online. The reason that most of us started a business in the first place was freedom. Whether that's time freedom, financial freedom, or location freedoms that we have. The ability to build something and actually enjoy real life while doing it. And the thing is, AI gives that feeling back to you, and it helps you to unlock a new level of freedom as a business owner. So let me break down exactly how it works. So what I need to introduce you to is the AI employee concept. The thing is, most businesses think about AI as a tool, like a fancier version of Google where you can just ask questions and get answers to your questions. You ask it a question, it gives you an answer, and then you just move on without it doing any work for you. And this is not what I'm going to talk about in this video. What we are talking about is AI employees, the ones that are working inside of your business 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year. They don't call in sick, they don't have bad days, they don't need benefits, and they don't make the same mistake twice. Think about every repetitive task that you have in the business and that you are constantly doing day to day. Things like responding to leads, following up with clients, drafting proposals, qualifying inquiries, scheduling, managing your calendar, updating the CRM, sending reports, onboarding new customers, and all of the other things inside of your business. The AI employee changes this because now it can handle all of these tasks for you, so while this runs, you are free. You are free to do whatever you want, whether that's spending more time with your family or taking that free time to actually grow your business. Now let me show you exactly what this looks like inside real businesses that we work with. Example number one is for a quantity surveying firm in the UK. Their senior quantity surveyors were spending 4 to 6 hours producing a single project report. So we built them as service delivery agents that takes the project data, references past reports, and writes 80% of the document automatically. The human just comes in, spends 20 to 30 minutes reviewing it, gives feedback if needed, and the agent fixes it. That's it, the report is done. What used to take 4 to 6 hours now takes only about 40 minutes. They basically run the entire delivery on this agent now, and they don't need to hire more people as a result. And this is how it looks in practice. So the employee either sends the project files or just references the Google Drive link and asks it to choose a report, and after this it goes on and automatically in the background runs the report generation and creates this ready report in their format, the way they like it and the way that they used to do it before manually. Example number 2 is for a plumbing company where a business owner was managing 11 inboxes across his team, spending 2 to 3 hours every single day just sorting through the email. And here's the painful part. He was missing hot leads that just needed a quote for his plumbing company services and were ready to pay for them. People were ready to pay, asking for quotes and getting ignored because they were buried under everything else, because he never had the time to answer to those emails or just find those emails. So what we did, we built an inbox manager agent that handles all the 11 inboxes. It sorts them, categorizes, kills the noise and spam, and flags anything urgent immediately. And every day, all he receives is this message which just describes what the agent did. All the emails that were categorized, how many were flagged, how many were labeled, and how many were spam. And now he went from 2-3 hours a day down to 20 minutes. That's 500 plus hours a month saved from one single AI employee, so-called agent. And not only this agent just does all of these things that I mentioned, but it also creates the quotes and automatically drafts the responses to the leads that are ready to pay for his company's services. Now, here's the part that nobody else talks about. And this is the ones that usually business owners realize is the biggest unlock and the biggest things that gives them ultimate freedom. And here's the part that really hits different when business owners finally experience it. You're no longer chained to your desk. Think about it. How much of your current day requires you to physically sit in front of your computer, open your laptop, and just grind through things? Proposals, client follow-ups, CRM updates, drafting emails, and also reviewing reports. That changes with AI employees, so-called systems and agents in place. With right AI systems in place, you can manage all of that from your phone, just by chatting with your AI employee via Slack or any other chat interface. Approve a draft while you are waiting for your kid to finish practice, review a proposal on the way to lunch, your CRM can update itself and you can manage it from your phone, and your follow-up sequences run themselves. You become the actual CEO of your business, not the operator buried inside of the operational work, so-called operational tasks. And that's the key shift here. From being stuck at your desk running the machine to being free to move through your life while the machine runs itself. And look, I know this might sound too good to be true, and I know because every business owner I ever talked to this had the same reaction at first. They said something like this: Niko, that sounds great, but my business is different. My operations are complicated. I can't just plug in some AI tool and walk away. And you're right, you can't just plug in tools, that's not what we do. What we do is build an actual system, customized to how your business actually operates, so that your AI works the way your team works, except faster, cheaper, and without the bottlenecks that humans have. And don't get me wrong, we are not replacing your humans, but we are giving them the tools to become more efficient and do twice the work than it was possible before. The businesses that are winning right now aren't the ones with the best product or the biggest team. They are the ones who figured out how to use AI as leverage inside of their operations. And if you want to be one of them, the link is in the description. Book a call with me and my team and we will run you through it. We'll look at how your business operates, do an AI audit, and show you exactly where the time and money is leaking, and map out what an AI-powered operation will look for your specific business. So now you kinda know how a business looks when it uses AI as leverage. And the gap that I talked about in the start of this video is real, and it's growing every single month. And the real question is on which side of this gap you really wanna be. You can either implement AI inside of your business and change how you operate and adapt, or you can just be left behind in the next couple of years because you missed out on this opportunity. That was it for today. If you're really interested in learning more about AI employees that run inside real businesses, check out this video next. See you there. Goodbye.